Good afternoon, everyone. I am on my way today to get my rear tire changed. So what happened was I had gone for a ride with some of my friends, and on the way back that rear tire got punctured. So I got it fixed, but I don't want to take that risk of running a tire which might just give way. I've been checking forums to see which tire would suit my bike, and most people said stick with the stock, which are MRF Zapper tires. Let's look at this dumbass. Yeah, so most people said stick with the stocks, and I think I'll be following their advice. Only downside is MRF doesn't make that same stock tire anymore. So I believe it's a 130 by 70, but they've changed that to a 140 by 70 now. I'm not sure how that'll fit, but I guess only time will tell. I can't understand how people are allowed to park over here. I mean, look at this. He's obviously parked in the wrong spot. And now look at this. Always love it when those kind of things happen. Yeah, so a few people said they've switched to, I believe it's Pirelli Sport Demons or something like that. And not all of them were happy with it. I've been checking the ex-BHP forums of late to try and see if there's a better alternative to the stock MRF Zapper tires. But not a lot of people had pleasant things to say about other tires besides the MRF ones, which is why I've decided to go with the stock MRF tires. Now, I hope the dealer who sells these tires has the MRF tires in store, because they usually try to push these imported brands on you, and they might not be best suited for our conditions. Yeah, for some reason everyone assumes that just because I wear a camera on my helmet that I do stunts and shit. Two wheels all the way, baby. Now have a look at this road. I can't even believe they've left it like this. Some doofus decided to do up the right side of the road. I guess they forgot about the left side. And look at this, it's tilted. I'm sure this guy isn't interested in looking at the road. Again, not helping the biker community in India. Yeah, so while we're on that topic, bikers in Mumbai really don't have a good name, because you find a lot of people, and maybe not around the area I live in, but you find a lot of people who use these two-stroke bikes, and they are pretty old models. I believe they're RX 100s or RX 135s and RX Zs as well. So they use these bikes to snatch chains of people. And if you have functions like weddings and stuff in India, people really go balls out with their fucking jewelry. So again, if you're interested in two strokes and you buy one of those kind of bikes, you're eventually going to be pulled up at every freaking checkpoint because they suspect that you snatch chains for a living. I mean, yeah, that is profiling, but can you really blame them? Learn from your elders, they say. Now, I'm not sure about everywhere else in the world, but we've got a lot of these kind of guys here who repair tires for a living. And that just goes to show how bad our roads are. If you have people who make a living out of punctured tires, that's your first sign. And it's not like we're up in the mountains or something where we do a lot of off-roading. It's just that our road conditions, and look at this right here. Our road conditions are so pathetic that people can actually make a living out of repairing punctured tires. Yeah, if there's any other brand besides the stock MRFs which I was considering, it's the Michelin. I believe it's the Michelin Street Pilot or Pilot Sport, something like that. I can't recall the name. I've heard good reviews about that, and even though it is a 140 rear tire, I think overall it should be a good fit for the R15. Okay, quick update. I've been riding all over the place trying to find the MRF Zappers meant for my bike, and I can't find them anywhere. None of the stores seem to have it, including the Yamaha showroom who I checked with. So I guess I'll need to go in for those Michelins instead, because quite a few sellers were saying that's a good option. And here we are. So here it is. These are the Michelin Pilot Sport tires which I've installed on the bike. That's the back. This is the front. So the rear ones are 140 instead of the 130 which I was normally riding with. It says 140/70, and the front is a 90/90, so that's pretty close to what I already had. Let's see how this baby feels now. Alright, initial impressions, the bike seems a lot higher than it was before, and grip wise I really can't tell because I'm stuck in traffic now, but the handling seems a lot better in this. Now the tire has a rounder profile than the MRF Zappers which I was riding earlier. Oh yeah, and I didn't just change the rear tire, I've also changed the front tire as well. The guy said it was pretty worn out, and considering I was putting a 140 on the back, he said it'll make more sense to change the front tire as well to a 90/90 instead of a 90/80, which the MRF stock tire was. Yeah, so I'll be doing a ride with some of my friends later this month. I think I'll be in a better position to share reviews about the tire then. Well, there's something you don't see every day. Lady police. And the good thing is she's wearing a helmet as well, setting the right kind of example. Speaking of examples,